I mean, today is like a very not a good example because I was like having some stress and I couldn't sleep until like 4 in the morning. So like trying to stay alive. But most of the time it's like I sleep like 10 hours, so you know it's much better for me.
I need to.
Talking about personal care, I have a question to you guys, which is meditation.
Meditation.
Yeah, which is soon to relieve stress significantly. Have you ever practiced meditation and found this useful?
Still trying. Actually, I really need one.
fall asleep?
Still trying.
When I meditate, so I can't. For me, my stress relief is just when I'm boxing something. It's like all my problems just boxed.
Anger
So
management.
I just feel like very happy after.
Okay.
Maybe it's just different, right?
With meditation as well, I try to do with friends. So every like Sunday morning, 5:30 in the morning, then we all meet at the.
Oh wow!
Oh, 5:30.
So committed.
5:30. Okay.
So on those days, I usually sleep at like 7 o'clock at night.
Oh, that's how you got
But still,
your time to sleep, right?
And then like we meet every Sunday morning.
Group
5:30.
meditation.
Group meditation for like 6 or 7 of us.
Interesting.
Does it relieve your stress?
How do you do that?
Yeah, the most definitely.
how
I mean, a lot
do you
of
do that?
us
My
have
gosh.
meditated quite seriously.
God.
I was in a meditation center for 14 days straight, without speaking, without
speaking,
looking at other
okay.
people.
No speaking
No
at all?
speaking,
And
no
eating, right, at night.
no eating at night. Yeah, so 8 hours,
Fasting.
8-hour meditation straight.
And no social media, right?
Yeah.
You know.
So a lot of people
No
in our
phones.
group have done those kind of serious meditation. So it was
see.
it was quite
So
helpful.
proud of you.
Yeah.
I need to practice that.
Yeah.
So meditation actually is very helpful for
Okay,
managing
maybe
stress.
I should join the
I
monastery.
only did for like 15 minutes. I did it in the bus, but not now because like it makes me like 15 minutes, right? I set a timer because like I forced to do it, but it's very like why 15 minutes is not like very long for me. It's very long. Yeah, so maybe I'm not focused. Yeah.
It's
I
long.
need,
Yeah,
to, I
like-
need to practice.
Yeah.
When you achieve that level, all the pain you have, your body
gone.
will go away.
Gone. Yeah.
Yeah. I have experienced that once at a meditation
Then we
center.
should try.
Yeah, I
You
need
should
a lot
practice,
of
like-
teaching.
Yeah.
Maybe practice a little bit by little bit, like 10 minutes per day. Then you can
Slowly,
upgrade,
incremental.
increase your time to like 30 minutes, and then 45 minutes per day and stuff like that. So
Sounds
I
good.
think
And there's
I think
another
practice.
Yeah. There's another question to you guys. What kind of stress can you not bear with?
what kind of
Oh,
stress?
what kind of stress?
Kind of
Heavy
stress.
traffic. Oh my God!
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I'm afraid to be late. I'm afraid to be late. So heavy traffic will make me really really stressed, and then I just want to like go all over the.
My friend would just
cars.
cry when that happens.
Okay.
She just
She cries?
Not me. My
Okay.
friend.
She cries.
would just cry. She would break down in the car. She'd be like,
Wow.
"What is wrong?" Like, I'm like, "Calm down. Like, it's life, in Myanmar. It's just one of the ways to deal with."
Wait, for me, it's like maybe it's in my 30s already, so I'm beginning to think about like family and babies and
Babies.
all these
Oh,
things. So
babies.
I realized that I have so much more stress. I experience a lot more stress thinking about personal relationships. So like not my
interesting.
partner or the babies that we want to have, things like that. So
Interesting.
so that's like recently has been much more stress that I almost cannot deal with. Yeah.
And peer pressure, I guess, as well,
Yeah.
especially in Myanmar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Every person has. For me, it's
Different,
work
right?
stress.
Work stress.
So if I don't finish a task or whatever task that I try to realistically plan, I get really annoyed and I have to go punch a bag and come back.
Yeah, with
the next day.
Sihalong right? Sihalong
Everyone
teacher.
has their own,
Yeah.
And I get stressed when something happens to my dog. So I'm very, very protective. of my dog. I don't like it. when
Is
something-
the dog stressed as well?
my dog?
Can it be
Oh,
stressed?
it's too much. It's just high energy all the time. So it's like I get the energy from
Really stressed.
yeah.
I see.
And yourself.
Yeah. For me, it's work-related stress, especially my dad. he keep asking me like do that. Are you done this? Like
okay.
yeah, like
Pressure?
so, yeah, very
Pressuring.
very pressure. And working under pressure, that very stressful moment. Yeah.
Yeah, likewise. But as for me, it's me myself who actually puts myself
Yourself.
into pressure. It's like
Pushing yourself.
yeah, I feel that my parents have high expectation on me, and I feel responsible for taking care of them when they grow old. Actually, they're growing old, but I mean, we are in our 30s. I mean, at least you and me, the 30s, and we have to be in a stable relationship and a stable work-life balance. And you know, I really envy those guys who are very successful in life. I mean, not only about money, but also about families, friends.
Or
but-
maybe they're just showing that they are on social media, out
Social
talking
media,
about it.
yeah.
You know,
You cannot
sometimes
just
they
trust
talk one thing
everything.
and the reality is different.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of these things. So don't.
Yeah, I don't care about them, but
affect.
but seeing them like I feel that I'm still a little bit left behind because I spent over 6 years of my life at the University of Medicine,
Yeah,
which
same.
I'm not practicing. Right?
Yeah.
I changed my career. I'm been doing business.
You're changing
Well,
career,
yeah.
right?
But it doesn't matter for me. I still can catch up with other people.
Right, in
for
your
sure.
own, in your own path, in your own life plan, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
we don't need to compare to
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah.
Whatever they do.
Yeah.
Maybe like
What
the
I'm
problem
I
is
wanna do,
that
so-
you think that you're good enough
Right.
for for your life. You just keep on trying. Yeah.
Like on your own plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Ears
too
closed.
ambitious.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think most people are.
Yeah, I think a lot of millennials are very,
Yeah.
since the country opened, they're
Yeah.
all very, I
High
want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do that. Everything. They want
Yeah.
to do
Everything
business,
they
but they
can
also
see on
want to save
digital.
the planet. They also want to do everything.
Save the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
And
So,
yeah.
crazy
and
culture.
everything is on social media, so
As well.
you see everything
Unhealthy.
you want to do,
Unhealthy
or
stress, which I
yeah.
think should be controlled.
Yeah, while the millennials want to many things at the same time, and the external environment is not very favorable to them, they actually
I agree.
lose traction and get frustrated, and then
Easily.
feel stressed.
I think that's everyone, right? Like going through, it's like a generational gap going on. So everyone has to go through the friction and the patience and the pain. But we just happen to be the generation that is thrown into it. We can't change it. We just gotta live with it
Yeah,
and
yes.
sort of go together, I guess.
And
think
then,
so.
we have
Yeah.
lots of like ways to solve it as well. Like we
Right.
just mentioned, we can
the
just like do-
methods to relieve your stress, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna be more. I just hope it's a more like united culture and less so of tearing each other down, which I'm seeing a lot because of social media and everything. It's just not healthy and it doesn't help anyone. It's just cheap stuff like. I have a better brand bag than this one. I have a better boyfriend than that one. I'm richer than that one. I have a, like, come on, like you're living your life. You don't have to controlled by another person's success, which may not even be valuable to your life plan. So
Right.
That's
It
why
all
you
depends on-
must find ways to like lose yourself in the swimming pool. And,
yeah, and refocus, I guess.
refocus.
Focus on
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
join group
Find
meditation.
yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and compare yourself and
Yeah, with yourself from yesterday.
Yeah.
That's all we can do, right?
Yeah.
yes, that's what we can at least do.
I think you gotta spend more time on yourself too. Whenever people wake up, they usually start the morning with their notification on the phone, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'm
This
going to
is
give myself more time, like thinking about what I'm gonna do today, and you gotta start afresh.
Yeah.
And most of the time, people spend time with other guys, others, so they don't think about themselves. Like they don't spend time thinking about
Think for
themselves,
yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So just love yourself. Love
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
To add a final point, I was thinking one thing that also using our beautiful culture as well. So I try to before I sleep, then I try to say I'm grateful for a lot of things, good things that
Very
happen in my
important.
life. Like
Yes.
good things good projects that I got to work on, good people that I get to meet.
Yes.
Even on bad days that I'm like frustrated at things, I'm still thankful to have a body that is functioning well.
Exactly.
A good mental health care. I think that's kind of like putting positive energy out also brings back positive energy for you.
And positive thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So kind of like
Best
that's how I
practice.
try to manage my stress as well.
For me, sometimes I also write journals. Like
Oh,
sometimes
very
if I'm really stressed about something, then I would just write it down, and then I will read it again, and then why am I stressing?
Would it
Why?
be making it more obsessed?
Not
Also.
actually.
Not actually. I think
actually, yeah.
one counselor, they were doing like live learning online, and she was saying like, oh, if you write things that you think you're stressed, or 5 things that you think are really stressing you out, you write them down, you feel more like, oh, it's there. Okay,
And
I
reflect
recognize
yourself, like
it. Yeah, otherwise, it's just like balled up in the head, and you're like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And then when you clear it out, oh, that's what's happening.
right.
So,
So you can find the cause.
and then you can
of the
find
stress,
when you
the source.
identify the problem, you know how
Yeah,
to solve it. Right. The mental health, right?
It really depends on different person, on
Yeah,
managing the
different.
stress. Some of the people, for my friends, I think they just listen to music because
Yeah,
listen to
same
music.
here.
Yeah, like you. Okay.
Yeah, everyone.
enjoy
Music
Music.
music. I think music therapy is catching up
Right.
with the trend, I guess.
And there's
think we
also
should
like
also-
pet therapy. So I
Oh,
was
pet
just
therapy as
mentioning
well.
Yeah.
to Miss Suri just now is that dog therapy. So
dog therapy.
overseas, what they usually do is during exam times where everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna fail, oh my gosh, panic attack. They bring dogs,
Oh.
and what you can do is you just one after the other, the students would just queue. Just to pet the dog for 5 minutes.
And then you're
It really helps me.
pressuring with the queue because you have to go into the exam room again.
For me, I have
I'm
a
just
dog.
kidding.
Like I said again, I'm obsessed with my dog. So every time I come back to work, he's like happy to see me. So it really,
good.
really helps me relieve my stress, and I play with him a lot. So
So you
it helps
have,
me.
It helps.
So it can help you if you don't have a dog. Please get one.
recommending a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pets, music, everything I think that makes you happy would relieve your stress.
Yeah.
So you have to think about what made you happy when you're stressed.
Also, for people who are listening, I mean, you don't have to do the things or any of the things that we're doing. It depends on your
Yeah.
likes and dislikes too, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think we should ever force ourselves to do things.
Something,
Because you already, I think you should always, if you do things that you like, for example, you will also meet other people that you like. So
with the
it's
same interest group.
Oh, that's
yeah,
so
same
true.
interest group. So
That is so
it's,
true.
it's kind of like stress. We have a lot of stress, for example, for like finding spouses, for older people. And when we go to these places that we enjoy, then we also meet like-minded people as well. So that's also one way to find a spouse.
But
Okay, that's you.
Interesting point.
yeah, but beware of the fact that you should never enjoy the bad habits. To relieve your stress, like smoking, for
Right,
instance.
right.
Yeah.
I have many friends who left smoking when they get stressed. Yeah.
And it doesn't help, right? Like drinking even. Oh my gosh, work sucks, let's drink. Okay, no. It doesn't work, right? Like, they think it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
Get hangover next
Yeah.
morning.
Terrible.
And get back to work, and
Yeah,
then the
yeah.
cycle just go up again.
Anyway,
Should we wrap up?
yes.
Oh, we should read about
Okay.
this.
I hope you learn as much as I did. A lot of the points that these individuals shared from their personal experience that I did not know before. So yeah, that's about it. And thanks for your time, and thanks for every person at this table for their time as well.
Yep. Thank you. Hope you enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Like, comment, and share.
Bye bye, guys.
See
Have
you
a good night.
again.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's just high energy all the time. So it's like I get the energy from
Really, really stressed.